darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, December 12th, 2025. And of course, that means we're going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. I did find out that I don't actually have to report. I do still have to report for jury duty, but I don't have to report until 3 p.m. today, so yay. Also, some excellent news. My VA disability hearing has been scheduled. It's only taken them, what, 2 years to schedule the hearing? And this has been a claim I've been fighting since that I filed for back in August of 2018. So yeah. I'm just glad that they finally got to my hearing, finally got to my case. And I very much look forward to it, because if it goes the way I'm hoping it will, by this time next year, I will be living in Maryland and not Washington State. And I will be a homeowner and not a renter. So the only downside is if I'm not dismissed from jury duty today, immediately, I am obligated to continue report, or I'm obligated for at least a week, which means my streams all next week are gonna be all messed up, potentially. But that's okay. I have a plan. See, you're not supposed to lie to the court, but a quick way to get dismissed from the case is to tell the court that you have an extreme bias towards the police, which in my case is 100% completely true. Local police suck. So, yeah, I will have no problems at all telling the court I think the police suck. I don't normally swear on this channel, but well, it is the holiday season. So I guess I can pull, in order to avoid getting hit with a vulgar language strike, I can pull from A Christmas Story and say, fudge the police. If you've seen A Christmas Story, you know what I meant. Alright. Let's put down a sponge or two. Guess I only needed one sponge. We are running out of personal inventory, so we are space, so we are going to have to eventually head back up to the surface. See, that is why I put up these border walls, these water protection walls. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we are going to need to build up. There we go. Let's put torches down. Water retention wall. Fill in the holes for the ceiling. Water retention wall. I do not want any kind of mistakes. do have some iron ore. Another water retention wall. Oops. Now let's actually take the time to grab that. Alright. Hey, some copper ore. That'll be nice to have for later. Especially now that copper can be used to make stuff other than the limited recipes that were available for copper. Alright, looks like we've gotten to the extent of our personal inventory. So let's clean this up. Prep for the next one. I'll get the copper ore on the next bit. Oops. There we go. So we're all set up for the next round. Also, since I was last on, I put up these signs because I was getting tired of not knowing how many rooms I had dug out. So I put up these signs with the numbering, so I would know. And that way I can keep the two sides, the left side and the right side, even. The right side I think is at 11. So I need 2 more in order to get even with the right side. But as you can see, I have the signs numbering, so 6 and that one. 5 and 6. That way, whether you're leaving or entering the mine, you know how many you have to go. We're almost there. We're almost out. Alright, this is a good spot to take a quick 5-minute break. run some ads. When I come back from the break, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy, and then we'll keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Good fortune. Dionys Aka.
Get on with it. There's work to be done.
Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty. Oh, I think I may have screwed this up. I did the repair first. Says there's... Oh. There's probably because it's in a... Oh, no, that's... Ooh, stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a battle pet daily. Yes, please.
I've been expecting you. Walk with the
But yeah, 46... Be more of these guys around. Come on, just show me the gems. Just need 2 more cultists. Just need to take out 2 more cultists so I can get enough functional cultist uniforms.
not ready yet.
Did I not get 5? And there we go.
Quest complete.
For anyone who does want to pick up World of Warcraft and wants to play through Deep Home, whenever you need to find the temple again and you're way out in the caverns, the easiest way is to just angle yourself towards the battle pet daily for Deep Home. This will allow you to where are you, dagger? Where's the dagger that I want? Come on. Keyshawn's dagger. Ply. And then weapon enhancement, we want Wrath Chill. Sweet. There we go. Realizing I probably could have just used the portal. Man, am I stupid. There's actually a portal in here to take me to the seat of the aspects, which is where I need to go.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
All right, we're back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, or fillers. No sugar, which is great for diabetics. Just good, clean energy with lots of really awesome flavors. Today's flavor of choice, of course, is a Japanese yuzu, which is kind of a citrusy lemonade flavor with some earthy, peppery undertones. Really delicious. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg. That's dubby.gg. Use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout to save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. And a quick serving suggestion, especially with the Japanese yuzu, if you don't like the earthy, peppery undertones, just add some honey. It really helps enhance the flavor, tones down the peppery undertones of the Japanese yuzu. And another great thing is it actually helps stabilize the powder in the water so you don't have to shake it up as much. Though I use this Velomix mixer cup instead of having to shake it. Not sponsored by Velomix, just I love the product. And also a quick reminder, I will be doing a giveaway on December 25th. Starting Monday, I will be posting how to enter the giveaway to all my socials, so look out for that. I'll be giving away a Dubby branded shaker tumbler with their Vortex mixer insert. It's a really cool design. So look out for that post. And yeah, I'd love to be able to give it away to somebody, because frankly I have way too many shaker cups right now. Alright, back to the game. And if you notice, it's not nearly as loud. I adjusted the volume on some things so that the game isn't nearly as loud. So should there be a thunderstorm in game, it won't like blow out your ears like it does to me. And talking much easier to do, in my opinion, now that the in-game sound effects are toned down somewhat. Alright. First, let's organize the inventory. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get the ore set up. Then we'll put away the cobblestone where the cobblestone goes, which is in my newly constructed storage facility. There we go. Needed to build a storage facility specifically for cobblestone because, well, frankly, I carry way too much cobblestone, or I pull way too much cobblestone out of the mine to not have a storage facility dedicated to the cobblestone. Why is my horse always up on its water trough? Silly goose. Alright, then let's put away the damp sponge. The wet sponges. Which I think I should be able to dry them out by putting them in the furnace. Don't know. All right. Grab the extras out of the extra ingots out of storage. Go. Alright, now we can head back down. Well, first, before we head back down, I wanted to give you I wanted to finish up that tour of my tram system, the back end of the tram system. Now, the reason why this tram system is laid out this way, 3 powered rails, 3 unpowered rails, 3 powered rails, 3 unpowered rails, is just my brain's incessant need for patterns. And it keeps the minecart at a consistent speed no matter whether I'm going uphill or downhill. Alright, last time I think we went that way, so let's go this way. Alright. Of course, the game is I'm playing both the minecart noise sound effect and the running sound effect, so that's a little bit annoying. But look at the underwater features. So pretty. Or I may have actually gone this way the last time. I don't know. We'll see where I end up. One of these days I'm gonna have to do a map of, or try and do a map of the tram system. Yeah, I think I did go this way last time. If I hit the little weird swinginess, I know I've gone this way. Yeah, I feel like I've already gone the, like we've already explored this direction. Or maybe not. So I feel like I would have hit the weird swing thing I did by now. Nope. Yeah, I already went this way. So at the next potential stop, yeah, because I was talking about doing a, putting in a stop to go to that witch's tower. Or that, not witch's tower, but it's a tower. Alright. So yeah, next chance I get to reverse course, I will. Alright. Get another drink. I have to do it far away from the microphone because, and I do apologize for this, but I'm going to demonstrate why I hold this bottle so far away from the microphone. If you heard that buzzing noise, that's the electronic interference that this motor kicks out, that the microphone picks up on. So when we come across that switch track, instead of going back the way we came, we'll turn instead. think the sun's going down, so it's gonna get dark in a minute here. Sorry. Alright. Now, if you notice, anytime there's a gold block on the ground, that indicates that there's a exhaust tower above leading to the surface. And they're done every 4th set of powered rail that is open to, or is out in open water. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. This took an awfully long time to build. Took me almost a year to build out this tram system. There's a ocean temple way over there we can see. I think I need to go through and put in the escape hatches. But I want to build them up a little bit, redesign the escape hatches so they're not just a random door, that the escape hatches are an actual, like, you can put on gear that will allow you to breathe more easily underwater. I could have just connected those two, but I like this system. Alright, looks like we are coming up with on the last ad break, so I'm going to pause the game here real quick. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run one more set of ads. When I come back, I'll finish up this leg of the tour, and then we'll call it a day. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Stupid geometry. Alright. Let's grab the stopwatch, put it somewhere where we can see it. Alright, and let's go. We don't care about the trash, we just care about the big guys. I probably chose the wrong guy to attack here. But it doesn't have any RGB aside from the power indicator light, the power slash DPI indicator light. If this mouse had RGB, I would totally have it set to red to go along with everything else. Actually, I would have if
I don't have enough mana.
I didn't want that one. This
Let's make
one.
magic. Are you my master?
Drop another turret. Drop another turret. No, thank you. I like my account. I don't feel like getting my account banned by violating terms of service and buying gold outside of Blizzard's ecosystem, which Blizzard very graciously, let's see here. Not sure that it's in here. Yeah, it's not in Classic, but Blizzard very gracious. Well, I mean, all right, here we go. And just kind of checking things out.
I buy and trade for the Alliance.
I supply only the finest
Huh.
goods.
What do I have? I have the strong fishing pole, so good there. Then, of course, starting tomorrow, February 1st, I will be doing my new schedule. I will be playing
I'm out of
retail WoW on
that ability.
Wednesdays, classic WoW on Thursday.
That spell isn't ready yet. Quest
Yes!
complete.
Alrighty, we're back from the break. Let's resume the tour. This is probably the longest underground portion of the tram system. Alright, now we have a couple of choices here. Let's just go this way. As you can see, where there are powered rails, there are little alcoves, and there's a redstone torch. This is what powers the powered rails and keeps the minecart going along the tram system. And I am attempting to slow down, and it will not slow down because the powered rails keep me going in the direction that I'm going. This is by design. And as you can see, there's another village there. And I haven't yet brought the tram system all the way to the village, but that is the eventual goal. I did at one point want the underground tram system to all be at the same level, but that was a little too much trouble, so I basically just followed the seabed as much as I could. Now sometimes that made things a little easier, sometimes it made things a little more difficult, but it was a lot of fun. Alright, let's flip the switch and go this way. And then we're gonna go this way. I think this one ends at another village. Oh, you know what? Well, let's go this way. This one ends at a tower. Let's grab that iron ingot. And let's grab the tripwire hooks. I think there's another floor somewhere. Is, however, a trader. And this is where we're going to end the tour for now. So, yeah. Next week, I'll finish off this section of the tour, and then we'll get back to doing our mining. So I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. With that being said, until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.